everyone, and welcome back to the Fluent Foundations English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm James. Today we're tackling one of the most personal and necessary conversational topics, describing your family and friends.
This conversation is a staple, whether you're meeting someone new, catching up with a friend, or giving details about a person you know. It forces you to use a wide range of vocabulary, from adjectives about appearance to complex phrases about personality.
Exactly. We often get stuck just saying, "My brother is nice." We need to equip you with the language to give a vivid, interesting, and natural description that keeps the conversation engaging.
We'll break this down into 3 core sections: appearance, personality, and relationship dynamics. This script will be a massive workout for your descriptive English.
Let's dive in and start building better descriptions.
Let's start with appearance. This is the easiest place to start, but many learners stick to just height and hair color. How can we make descriptions of people more detailed and interesting?
We need to use adjectives for specific features, not just general ones. Instead of saying, "She has brown hair," which is fine, try using specific adjectives. "She has striking dark brown hair," or "wavy light brown hair." It's much more visual.
I agree. And let's get into those specific features. For eyes, you can use colors like hazel, piercing blue, or talk about the shape, like almond-shaped eyes. For build, move beyond just fat or thin. Use words like stocky, slim, muscular, or broad-shouldered.
The key here is using 2 descriptive words before the noun. My brother, for instance, is tall and lean. He has a close-cropped haircut and rugged features. That creates a much clearer image for you.
And what about general appearance? We use terms like well-dressed, stylish, or scruffy, meaning messy or untidy. Or perhaps someone is just always immaculate, meaning they are perfectly neat. This tells a lot about their general presentation.
Yes, if you want to talk about someone's age in a gentle way, you can say, "She looks quite youthful," or "He has a few gray hairs coming in." It's more polite than just stating their exact age, which can be awkward.
James, let's move on to the most important part: personality and character. This is where your descriptive English truly shines. A good description focuses on how that person interacts with the world.
I find it helps to group personality traits into categories. Let's start with energy and outlook. Instead of happy, say bubbly or vivacious, meaning energetic and cheerful. Upbeat or optimistic, meaning positive outlook. Witty or quick-witted, meaning clever and funny.
And on the flip side, someone might be reserved, meaning they keep their thoughts to themselves, or introspective, meaning thoughtful and quiet. It's not negative, just descriptive. My friend Mark is very level-headed. He never panics.
That's great. Let's talk about work ethic and reliability. These are huge for describing friends and colleagues. Conscientious, meaning careful and thorough. Dedicated or diligent, meaning hardworking. Trustworthy or dependable, meaning reliable.
If you want to talk about someone who is the life of the party, they are extroverted, gregarious, or a social butterfly. If they are a good listener, they are empathetic or considerate. These complex adjectives had tremendous depth.
Let's discuss a common conversation device here, the comparison statement. It's a very natural way to describe people.
Yes, instead of just listing adjectives, you can say, "He's not as outgoing as his sister, but he's far more reliable." This gives context and shows a fluent understanding of comparison structures.
Comparison phrases like, "She takes after her mother," meaning she resembles her mother in behavior. He is the exact opposite of his brother.
And let's focus on describing their quirks, the small, unique habits that make them who they are. My best friend is lovely, but she's terribly absent-minded. She forgets everything.
And my colleague is great, but he can be a little hot-headed when things go wrong. He gets angry easily. These small flaws make the description honest and realistic, which is much more engaging.
James, moving on to relationship dynamics. When you talk about people, you often talk about how they relate to you. Let's share some phrases for describing how you know them.
Exactly. Use phrases that describe the closeness or nature of the relationship. Close relationship. She's my rock, meaning she's my support system. We go way back, meaning we have known each other for a long time. She's like family to me.
Distant relationship. He's more of an acquaintance than a friend. We keep in touch occasionally.
And we also use specific terms for friends. A close friend or best friend is clear, but sometimes we use the term a good pal or a buddy, more casual. A childhood friend specifies the history.
And a crucial point, when talking about a family member, use adverbs to describe their role in your life.
My mom always encourages me to be creative. The adverb always adds depth.
My older brother rarely calls me, but when he does, it's important. The adverb rarely sets a realistic expectation.
Let's look at a common mistake here, using the wrong level of formality. When describing a colleague in a professional setting, stick to words like professional, insightful, or a good team player.
But when you're chatting with a friend at a casual gathering, you can use informal language, like, he's a blast, meaning he's fun, or she's a riot, meaning she is hilarious. Knowing when to use which phrase is key to sounding natural.
And always remember the follow-up question. If I finish describing my very reserved and diligent colleague, you need to show interest. That sounds interesting. What's his biggest strength as a team player? This moves the conversation forward instead of letting it die.
Or if I tell you my friend is scruffy, but witty, you could ask, what's the funniest thing he said recently? Always ask for a specific anecdote or example.
Let's summarize the 3 core areas again. First, for appearance, use 2 adjectives before the noun. Piercing blue eyes, broad shoulders.
Second, for personality, focus on traits that describe their behavior, like level-headed, gregarious, or conscientious.
And third, for dynamics, use specific phrases to explain the relationship. She's my rock, or we go way back.
The goal here is detail, not just simple adjectives. By using these richer words and comparison structures, you elevate your descriptive English and keep people genuinely engaged in your stories.
Remember, practice by describing one family member in detail today. Think about their quirks, their style, and their outlook on life. The more you practice, the more fluent these descriptions will become.
You've been listening to the Fluent Foundations English podcast. If this breakdown helped you feel more ready to talk about the people in your life, please like this video and subscribe.
I'm James.
And I'm Emma. We'll talk to you next time.